Hey everybody, Johnny here again for Snorkel. It's been a while. I realize I have not been on the channel in some time. Dan's been holding down the fort for me, doing some reviews and reactions. But I'm here. This is not the typical setting for these videos, obviously. I am in my apartment at UNC, Chapel Hill, go Tar Heels. And I have a very special video for you guys. First Man, the much anticipated film by Damien Chazelle, director and writer of Whiplash and La La Land, is coming out October 12th. That's next week. And I was lucky enough to go to a special advanced free screening that Universal was putting out. I think NASA's 60th anniversary, I think, was the reason for that. It had 60 advanced screenings nationwide, which is really cool. I went with my roommate. It was a packed house. I was kind of worried we weren't going to get in, which would have been a huge bummer, but fortunately we got great seats. And yeah, so I'm here to break it down for you. This was admittedly one of my number one most anticipated film of the entire year. Ever since La La Land came out, you know, I was really excited for this, and it was like before that, when Whiplash came out, I was looking forward to La La Land, like what Chazelle was going to do next. And I was really excited to see him work with Ryan Gosling again. He's my favorite actor right now. Drive, 2049, The Nice Guys, La La Land. He really is an amazing actor, I think. And him and Chazelle, they have, I'm happy to say, have delivered an incredible film with First Man. I don't even know where to begin. It's basically... it tells the story of Neil Armstrong, obviously, and his kind of his family life with his wife and their children, and then his exploits as he was training to become an astronaut and work for NASA, and then obviously the eventual Apollo 11 moon landing mission, where he was the first person to walk on the moon. So in all that, what Chazelle manages to do and what makes this movie so good, in my opinion, is the fact that it never allows the drama to take away from the technical marvel and breathtaking, nerve-shredding, adrenaline like pumped action mission sequences, which there are a few in the movie, including the moon landing, obviously. And he also doesn't let those big, showy, loud mission sequences take away from the drama going on Earth. And with Ryan Gosling as Neil Armstrong and his wife Janet, played by Clarke, they do such a good job of balancing all that. And that's what really I was concerned about. That was my biggest concern, was that I wasn't going to be feeling for the characters. I wasn't going to be as invested in their like story. But obviously the performances, Ryan Gosling is amazing. This is his best performance of his career, I believe. Definitely going to get nominated for an Oscar. I think he's going to be nominated a bunch this award season. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he's my favorite. So I'd love to see him win. This will be his third nomination. Claire Foy, she's going to get her first Oscar nomination, I think. She is fantastic. This is like her biggest, I think, meatiest film role today. Obviously, she's famous for The Crown. And no, she brought it. She is really great as, she's obviously Neil's wife, but that's as his partner, she is really supportive and it wants to be there for him, but she's also not afraid to call him out on his BS when the time is needed for that. And so she's really, she doesn't take any crap from anyone, which is cool. And then also I would say the technicals, just getting to those real quick, the cinematography is gorgeous. Linus Sandgren, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He was the cinematographer on La La Land. He won the Academy Award. That film is gorgeous. It's one of my favorite movies, especially from a visual standpoint. But this is really unique. The way him and Chazelle use different film stock for different effects, like in all the interior of the spacecraft during the missions and stuff, they use 16mm film. So it's really grainy. It's really intimate. You feel claustrophobic, like you're in there with these guys. It works really well. The majority of the film is 35mm, which is fairly standard, but it still has that nice grainy look to it. It feels almost like a documentary, which obviously is helped out by the fact that this movie is painstakingly accurate to history. The production, production design, the costumes, all looks really good, and then of course you have the lunar sequence itself is what they use 70 millimeter IMAX camera for that. So it's hard to describe. You just have to see it. Definitely, if you can see it in IMAX, for sure go there. But I think I didn't see it in IMAX last night. I saw it in a regular format theater, no Dolby, nothing special, and it was awesome. The sound was great. The visuals were great, but in IMAX, of course, you're gonna get a better experience. Or Dolby, highly recommend that too. So that all worked. And then Justin Hurwitz is his score. He worked with Whiplash, it was Chazelle, and then La La Land, where he won, best original song, best score. He's a genius as well, and I think he did a brilliant job with this score. It's kind of hard to describe, but it manages to be very somber and beautiful, and almost like a lullaby at parts, especially with the more intimate drama, the moments like between Neil and Janet or their children, stuff like that. But then with the mission stuff, it's not like I wouldn't say it's like Zimmer, because I feel like people could compare to Zimmer because of he did Interstellar and Dunkirk, obviously, which both of those could be compared to this film. But it's not. I don't think it's booming like Zimmer's is. I think it's a little more. It's more finesse than that, if that makes any sense. You really need to listen to it. I've been wanting to listen to it since I saw the movie. It's not on Apple Music for some reason. I'm not sure what the issue is, if it's going to be out soon or not. But it's fantastic. A lot of emotion to it. And speaking of emotion, I have to admit, I was also concerned, like I said, am I going to be invested enough in this film? Am I going to be feeling like what these characters are going through? And I cried like a baby at the end of this movie, guys. Especially, I'm not going to go into spoilers or say anything and reasons why, but I was not the only one crying during this movie, and I'm sure I will not be the last. So, I was really, really happy with how this turned out. I can't give enough credit to Damien Chazelle. I think this could have been a really, we're talking about NASA and the moon mission and stuff, so I still think it could have been a fairly standard biopic or like historical drama, but the way he had his vision and the way he elevated it, this guy, he's 33 years old right now, and he just is a monster. I cannot wait to see what he does next. He's going to get a lot of recognition this award season as well. He's going to be nominated for another Oscar for directing. Hope maybe he can win. But it's gonna be flooded. I think I wouldn't be surprised if this got the most nominations this year at the Oscars. I could see it getting 11 or 12. It's a really, really fantastic movie. Highly recommend seeing it when it comes out next week. Like I said, IMAX Dolby would be especially cool, but no matter what, you're gonna be able to enjoy it. I'm very, very happy. Let me know. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I can get back to you about those. I can talk about specifics if you don't mind spoilers. Give us a like, please. Subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot of movie reviews in the coming week or so. I'll be kind of filming here, shipping them out to Dan, I think. So hopefully you guys don't mind too much me filming on my iPhone in my apartment. But yeah, this is a really exciting time. Award season's kind of really kicking off now. You got A Star Is Born coming out, and some other movies that are getting limited releases and whatnot. First Man. So yeah, very, very cool. Thank you guys for watching, and please stick around. There will be lots more to come. Thank you.